I feel like I play for the love of the game. Like I want the competition. I want to know what it feels like to win. I want to see my teammates do well. I want to see my teammates get paid. Like I enjoy the bonding part of it. Like we spend more time with each other than anybody. But now it's like that don't count. Regular season don't count. Get a ring.
What up? What up? What up? It's your boy back again. Marlo knows basketball and Marlo knows boxing. Back at y'all with another one. Man, that boy Dame Dollar sure did a 180, man. He just did that interview not too long ago with JJ Redick and them. Shout out to their podcast. Dame Dollar talking about basically saying winning doesn't matter, and he's tired of the ring culture, and he's tired of people counting rings and MVPs and accolades and things of that nature. But now, of course, like everybody knows by now, he's trying to force his way out of Portland, but not trying to force his way out of Portland to a contender. He's trying to force his way out of Portland to one specific team, the Miami Heat. Of course, the Miami Heat, just got to the finals and lost to the Denver Nuggets, of course. So that's the team he's trying to force his way to is a finals team, which is something that we've never seen this before. We've never seen a superstar or any player for that matter demand a trade and demand to be traded to only one team. And of course, that's a finals team. He kind of has come to his senses. He was spitting some nonsense there back then when he said that he's sick of ring culture and people always putting too much emphasis on winning. Winning is the whole reason why the game is played. That's why they play sports. If winning didn't matter, then they would get rid of the scoreboard. There would be no point of keeping score if winning didn't matter. So that was just a dumb statement by him. So I'm glad he came to his senses in that aspect. But to demand a trade to one specific team, that's a sense of entitlement that I've never seen before. And of course, we all know that the trade talks between the Portland Trail Blazers and the Miami Heat have come to sort of a standstill here. They've been talking about this trade since late June, and there's been no movement on it yet. The latest that we're hearing as far as the package that the Miami Heat are offering the Portland Trail Blazers includes 3 to 4 future first round picks. They're gonna throw in some second round picks from what I hear. They're also thinking about throwing in a couple young players, Jamie Jaquez and Nikola Jovic. Of course, Jamie Jaquez was drafted this year with the 18th overall pick, and Nikola Jovic was drafted last year in the 2022 draft with the 27th pick. The way this package looks from Miami, from Miami, if I'm with the Portland Trail Blazers, man, that kind of looks like a pathetic offer. But I'm kind of rooting for Dame to get his way, man. I'm kind of rooting for him to get his way, man. Because, we're going to see him either ascend to validate his status as a top 75 player, or he's going to get exposed. When I look at that top 75 list, man, Damian Lillard is one of the players on there, especially from the modern era, that I looked at it and I was like, what? Damian Lillard? Of course, Damian Lillard's a great player. He's got the Trailblazers to the conference finals once. But when you look at some of the guys that didn't make it, the biggest one that sticks out to me is Dwight Howard, man. Dwight Howard should have made that list over Damian Lillard. He should have been a mile ahead of Damian Lillard for consideration to be on the top 75 list, man. We're talking about a Dwight Howard that has finished top 5 in MVP voting like 4 times. Damian Lillard's never finished top 5 in MVP voting. We're talking about Dwight Howard, who was All-NBA First Team 5 times. Damian Lillard was only All-NBA First Team once. We're talking about a Dwight Howard who was All-NBA Defense 5 times to Damian Lillard's 0. Defensive Player of the Year 3 times Dwight Howard was. Of course, Damian Lillard 0. Dwight Howard's led the league in rebounds 5 times, led the league in blocks twice. Damian Lillard has never led the league in any statistical category his whole career. So that I didn't understand that one, man. The level of disrespect that Dwight Howard got, that was ridiculous. How can you put Damian Lillard on that list before Dwight Howard? And I mean, Damian Lillard, if he comes out this year and he balls out, he may change my mind. He's gonna have to have a historical performance, and they're gonna have to win the championship. Of course, once again, like I said, the Miami Heat just made it to the finals. So anything less than a championship, if they get Damian Lillard, will definitely be a failure. And if the Miami Heat go out in the first or second round, or even the conference finals, that's even more of a failure, because that would mean Damian Lillard coming to the Miami Heat made them worse. And looking at that top 75 list, another player that comes to mind, Tracy McGrady. I feel like he was also snubbed in favor of Damian Lillard. Tracy McGrady, of course, has led the league in scoring twice. And once again, Damian Lillard has never led the league in anything his whole career. Tracy McGrady also has made first team All-NBA twice to Damian Lillard's once. So that's another player that Damian Lillard got the nod over, that I feel like he definitely did not deserve it. But he can validate it. He can change that and validate it. If he were to go to Miami and they win the championship and he performs well, you know, that all could change. But once again, if he goes to Miami and they don't at least make it to the finals, it's going to look like he made them worse, which is going to expose him for being a fraudulent top 75 player. At that point, if he goes to Miami and they don't at least make it to the NBA finals and they regress and they go backwards, I'm going to call for a recount, man. I'm going to have to call Adam Silver. I'm going to have to call the commissioner, get Chris Paul on the phone. Whoever is in charge of approving these lists, we're going to have to do a recount, man, because Dame Dollar don't deserve to be there over Tracy McGrady and Dwight Howard for sure. And I'd also argue, I mean, there's also an argument, and I know Klay Thompson felt really, really upset about it when it first happened. Klay Thompson and Kyrie Irving also have arguments against Damian Lillard that they should have made it as well. You know what I'm saying? Being integral parts of championship teams. I wouldn't put Klay Thompson over Damian Lillard, but Klay Thompson definitely feels like he has an argument right now. And if you look at the resume, he has an argument. But once again, man, I am rooting for Damian Lillard and the Miami Heat to both get what they want. Man, I hope by October we see Damian Lillard in a Miami Heat jersey. And just as a basketball fan, man, I know he's gonna put forth more effort into this next season if he does go to Miami than he's ever put forth his whole career to try to win. And, you know, as a basketball fan, you love to see the best in the world go out there and show greatness, man. I can't say one way or the other whether he will be successful, but I'm here for it, man. And I really want to see it. So that's why I'm rooting for this trade to get completed. But like I said, if the Miami Heat do not make it to the NBA Finals, Damian Lillard will be exposed as a fraud. But that's all I got for y'all right now, man. Again, it's your boy Marlo Knows Basketball and Marlo Knows Boxing, and I'm on to the next video. Like and subscribe.